Would you like to know more about the new jackets and also how the new masked creatures work? This is the video for you, and I have a guide for you on how to best hunt all the new creatures in the newest patch in Palia for Royal Highlands. Before we get to it, remember to like and subscribe for more Palia content. In the Royal Highlands, you are going to meet the new sernuks and also the new jaakcats, which are very similar to jaakcats in a way, although they do not burrow, they just simply run away. However, you're also going to notice that we have some masked creatures as well. So it becomes kind of like part of the shield, and every single different color of the mask will do something different in regards to the shield. So I'll let you know what do you have to do to make sure that you hit the correct animal at the right time to stun them. So that is very important, so they do not run away from you and you can continue with your hunt. Before going to anywhere near the Royal Highlands, before starting your hunting journey with the jaakcats, you need to have dispel arrows, and that is really important because the dispel arrows, they are going to stun the animal for you. So if you are very accurate where you shoot the animal, it is going to stun them. So don't worry about a fine arrow or slow down. Make sure that you have enough dispel arrows because you are going to need it. There's a reason why Royal Highlands is covered with bribe shrooms, is because you are going to need it. Now, moving on to the different types of masks. Just remember that jaakcats and sernuks are basically the similar thing. So the first one are the Terraflow, which are the green masks. So first, if they have the amber echo, you have to release them from that. But otherwise, you can hit them anywhere as long as you use a dispel arrow, and that will stun them. So as long as you stun them, continue to shoot them. You can then change it to a fine arrow if you like. I normally just stay with the dispel arrows just because it's easiest that way. So continue to hit them with the dispel arrow, and that should get you going to get your animal. Very easy for the green ones, or namely Terraflow. Now moving on to the Hydroflow, which are the blue ones. As you can see, their shield is on their bum, so it's on their back. So as long as you shoot them at the front, so not at the shield, shoot them at the front, you are going to stun them. So once you stun them with your dispel arrows, they are going to stay there and they are not going to move. So make sure that you take advantage of that and hit them as many times after you stun them. The Pyroflow, which are the red ones, they have the shield at the front. So for those ones, you have to shoot them at the bum. So shoot them at the back for you to stun them, like I did right there with the jaakcat. So then once they are stunned, continue to hit them so you can kill them very easily. And last but not least, we have the Aeroflows, which are the yellow ones. So they are a bit more complicated because they have a shield that turns on and off in a 360-degree sphere. So you have to wait for that shield to go away in order to shoot the yellow masked animals. Once that shield goes away, they will be stunned as long as you use the dispel arrows. Just in case you're wondering where you can find all the masked animals, my amazing mod Frank has created a map for you to see the exact location where you can find all the masked animals, depending on which color are you looking for on the masked variant. Now talking specifically about jaakcats, Palia has introduced 3 new types: the common jaakcat, the midnight jaakcat, and also the hollow jaakcat. Each jaakcat has a plushie that has been introduced in the latest patch. Jaakcats are very straightforward to hunt as they won't burrow like the jaakcats and will just run away. However, the hollow jaakcat is similar to the azure jaakcat behavior-wise, as it will multiply into identical clones. To avoid this, make sure to always use dispel arrows to stun them and to make it easier for you. One new item that has been added to the game is the masked creature tracker. So you can buy this tracker by going to the Amber Echo shop in the Central Stables in Royal Highlands, and it does cost 100 Amber Echo. So this tracker is similar to the hunter's horn that we are so familiar with. It basically tracks all the masked creatures. And you can see on your compass there that they will have different colors. So if you're looking for the pyro animals, it will show red, and so on and so forth. So it's a lot easier to see those animals in your compass if you're looking for a specific color of those masked animals. I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I hope it was useful for you as well to go hunting in the Royal Highlands, understand how the shield works, how the mast works, and most importantly, so you can get some plushies as well. Remember to like and subscribe my video if you like my content. I also stream on Twitch, and you can also find me on TikTok as well.